Hello
Great.
and welcome to Weekly MTG.
That's why I got the mask, but the mask doesn't fit my fat face. The last time I played this on stream, I got copyright struck by this motherfucker. I actually got copywritten. Can you fucking believe that?
I'm your host, Blake, but today we have a very special guest, Billy Jensen.
Okay. I only cheersed once. There's no way my ears are that fucked up.
The director of...
Did the sound like pan left to right?
Hello and welcome to Weekly MTG. I'm your host, Blake, but today we have a very special guest. Billy Jensen, the director of play programs, is here today to talk to us.
Come on! It's like, you didn't even make it to 2 seconds! How did you not make 2 seconds? Get out of here! Come on. Get the frick out of here. That's what my boy MTG Malone would say. Get the frick out of here.
It's about play. We're going to talk about play. We're going to talk about all kinds of...
Is this a butt plug?
cool things with play, some cool new additions to some play experiences. We're going to walk through Magic 30 a little bit, talk about the experience there, what went right, what went wrong, and then improvements and things that we're going to talk about for MagicCon Philadelphia, which is also coming up soon. Before we get to that, I got some news, some things to reveal. So we're going to...
That we have the best production team on the market. Ah, yeah.
Go to this camera over here. Hi, how you doing, everyone? First of all, you may have noticed, or you might have missed it, but the Jumpstart 2022 Buy a Box promo began.
Yeah, if you don't know who Certified is, he is my video editor. Super cool guy.
Yes,
Why does it sound like this? Ask their amateur-ass production team. They have no fucking idea what they're doing still. I don't even care anymore. At this point, it's just comical.
To arrive in stores over last weekend, and so it kind of started making its way out into the world, and we're going to show it to you right here.
Making its way out.
If you missed it, as well as a couple other thematically appropriate
Jumpstart
2022 cards. So let's see our first
Let's
card
go.
here, the Buy a Box promo. This is Kibo Uktabi Prince, and so the first one you're seeing there is the main.
Okay, each player creates a colorless artifact token named Banana. Oh my god. Sacrifice this artifact, add a red or green, you gain 2 life. Oh my gosh, Mojo is gonna love this card. You love the Brothers War trailer? You wish they'd make an anime already? They need to do it to where it's like 8 episodes for each set, and just make each universe like completely different like they do in Marvel, to have like different Spider-Man people. They just need to do that with Magic, because none of it makes sense. If you put it together in a timeline, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, it's not congruent properly. Yeah, they have to go back in time to fix really bad story holes. Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, just do it the way that people have already done it, and it'd be fine.
Main set. It comes in the Primates packet. We're not going to show that packet today, but we will show this. So it is a legendary creature.
Surprised they didn't charge $1,000 to watch this.
Noble. Very noble monkey. Tap. Each player creates a colorless.
Why is it cracking too?
Banana.
The sound is awful.
With tap, sacrifice this artifact, add red or green, you gain
I
2
agree.
life. It's a 2/2.
It's kind of tripping me out. Anyone else getting a bzzz in the left audio? Oh my god.
Smashing artifacts. Put a +1/+1 counter on each.
So it's either a buzz or it's like fucked up.
And whenever Kibo attacks,
on the panning left and right,
sacrifices an artifact. So for purchasing a box of the Jumpstart 2022 product, you can get Kibo.
Feel bad for them. Then I remember they created Joda.
Toppy Prince in that extended frame right there. That is the actual Buy a Box version. The other version comes in the main set. Now, while I was talking about Jumpstart 2022 here a little bit, I was like, you know what? We got a set focused on the Brothers War coming out. One of those brothers is Urza.
It's a little bit better now.
Urza has a packet in Jumpstart 2022, so I thought I would show off that
Jumpstart's Brother War is a shit set.
Which is
hey, it's Charlie. What are you doing over there, Charlie? What a fucking troll.
Very spicy Karn Liberated.
Karn Liberated. 7 mana, 6 loyalty, +4. The hell? Target player exiles a card from their hand. That's ridiculous. -3, exile target permanent, including lands. Sweet. -14, restart the game, leaving in exile all non-aura permanents. Exile cards or non-aura permanent cards exiled with Karn Liberator. Put those cards on the battlefield under your control. Huh.
It is a reprint that we've all come to know, love, hate, loathe maybe sometimes in modern Tron builds. So Karn Liberated does it all, 7 mana Planeswalker. This is going to come in the...
Must have been feeling a bit prize sensitive when dealing with these
Urza's packet, which is a pretty spicy packet, and we can put that list up here. So you see, yes, it is a
Urza's Tower, Urza's Power Plant, Urza's Mine.
Lands. You can read.
Okay, so Jumpstart's always on paper. Are those Urza's lands cheap right now?
Everything in there.
Yeah, they're super cheap. They were reprinted last year. Oh.
Another one of the standouts besides Karn Liberated in that packet is Walking Ballista, one of those things. It's not like I talk for a living. But this is the Urza's packet. This is going to be part of Jumpstart 2022. We're
Walking Ballista? There's Battlefield with X ++1 counters on it. 4, put a ++1 counter on it. Move ++1 counter on it, deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. Like $20. That shit's about to go down. It's about to plummet, baby.
We're going to start previews for this on November 22nd, the remainder of previews. We're going to go through...
It's from Kaladesh. Why did they bring it back?
Pretty quick.
No idea.
22nd, 23rd, and then the full set will be live.
Can't even afford Prime.
We head into...
Prepare the Singular 30th anniversary for those who've been pushed out by the
For
website.
that then, we will have a show that week on Tuesday. Normally we would have canceled for Thanksgiving, but we will be here on Tuesday at 10 a.m. because, as a reminder...
Canceled for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's on Thursday, though. Are you a lazy fuck that takes the whole week off every time? Is that what it is?
We are moving. Look at that. Graphic ready. Weekly MTG is moving to Tuesdays starting next week. November 15th, 10 a.m. Pacific time.
That's why, because they typically do Thursdays.
We're going to be using that show to open some Brothers War product, because Brothers War is
starting next week.
So very excited about
Celebrate
that.
a week-long
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
I know you all have alarms set right now for Thursdays at 2:30 p.m. to be right here on twitch.tv/magic. I know that in my heart of hearts, it's there.
Dude, the sound is killing me.
That to Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Pacific time. All right. Now, let's get to the meat of this one. Billy Jensen is here. The one and only Billy Jensen.
The one and only.
The one and only Billy Jensen of many names. So, Billy, we
used to do that for your birthday when you were younger?
Collectively, and
shit show week.
People viewing at home. We're just at Magic 30. So I thought we'd start out. We'll talk about Magic 30.
I never did that.
MagicCon Philadelphia, and we're going to talk about
I used to
cool.
I used to stand outside, not really stand outside, but we used to camp outside stores for Black Friday. Like we did Best Buy, we did Fry's Electronics a bunch. It's like me and my friends. We did it for a few years. This shit was so stupid, but it was really fun.
We'll play stuff towards the end there, but let's start with we'll go past, present, future kind of deal. So let's start with Magic 30. Tell us a little bit about the Magic 30 experience and what we learned there.
So I guess first we wanted to say thank
Blake
you to everybody who attended. Magic 30.
Thanks everybody for
awesome.
attending.
It was a Magic convention like I've never experienced before, and I'm certainly nobody.
I didn't hear anything good about Magic 30. I didn't hear anything good or see anything fun. There were people that did things outside of the convention that seemed fun, but as far as like actual Magic 30, I didn't see anything. And I only heard bad things.
Certain nobody else has either. It was awesome because of you all who attended.
Oh, they're going to tell us.
We've got a lot of good feedback.
It was awesome because of me and only me.
A lot of stuff we know we have to work on, but most of all,
It's 30 years. You should know how to do conventions by now. Just saying.
Definitely appreciate everybody who attended.
I don't even know why I'm critical of them anymore. How many tournaments do you do every single year? How many tournaments have you done every single year for almost 30 years? Like, you know how to run conventions. You know people who know how to run conventions. This is not difficult. There are companies that you can hire to run these events for you.
And we look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, so what are some of the sort of lessons we learned? What are we improving upon in Philadelphia?
So I think the most important thing is space. You may have noticed originally we were going to be in Charlotte.
Yep.
And we ended up moving to Philadelphia. A big part of that is we have more than double the space in Philadelphia, slightly more.
Magic 30 was okay. It could be way better. Yeah.
So, you know, we saw how big
many people play Commander, I heard.
Philadelphia is going to be a bit more than double the size.
Yeah. I think it was, I have the numbers here, 220,000 square feet is what Vegas was. Philadelphia is more than 450,000 square feet.
Right, so
it's a lot
huge space.
Yep.
Which should help mitigate a lot of the space concerns in terms of both play and just experience.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, speaking of play experience, are we changing anything about the ticketing options, the play options, that sort of thing?
Yeah, so there'll be a Command Fest add-on, which I think the numbers are $30 per day or $75 for the weekend that you can add on to just the normal ticket package or whatever other packages are available. All those specifics are detailed, coming soon in article launching at the conclusion of this broadcast.
What is that happening?
DailyMTG.com. There will be a details article, so we're going to talk about some of the sort of big picture things, but going through that point by point.
I don't even remember when that was. I thought that was like, I thought that almost already happened, like it was happening this year.
One of the big requests coming into Magic 30 was, can we just do the add-on? So no matter what ticket package you buy, however you get in, you can buy the Command Zone add-on, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Could you not do that before?
In addition, we're just looking in general to ramp up customer service.
Stupid shit is
We're
that?
planning to add staff, add signage, line control, and just overall provide an even better on-site experience to attendees.
They never learned how to do a convention.
Tournament operations. I know we received a lot of feedback in that space.
Yeah, so I just want to make clear, tournament operations was a particular pain point in Vegas. We know it.
They don't know how to run tournaments either.
That's on us. That's on Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no fucking shit.
We take responsibility. We're working on it, and we're going to try to do better. But just to be clear, that's not the fault of Pastimes or our partners. That is 100% on Wizards of the Coast, and we're working on it.
Okay. All right. I did want to highlight a couple other things that are going to be happening in Philadelphia. I'm pulling out my papers so that I don't get any of this wrong.
Oh my gosh.
So, things that are coming back.
Why is it great every time?
Game Nights Live, really popular at the last one.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really.
What's he taking responsibility? No, the only reason they're forced to take responsibility is because they probably tried to force their partners to speed up the process. And the partners were like, hey, it's not ready yet. It's going to be fucked up. WotC was like, doesn't matter. It probably works good enough. They tried it. It fucked up. Everyone complained. And they're like, our bad. Because if they said, oh, it's our partner, the partner would never work with WotC again. And they would 100% be like breaching the contract. And they would have said some shit. That would have been a fucking PR nightmare. Again, I already know. Like, everyone already knows what actually happened. Most likely. That's most likely. I would say that's an over 50% chance. Over 50%.
Really cool. We believe that's coming back. Story and design panels. The
Stream Raiders, 4
contest
minutes.
is coming back, and we've actually updated the prizes for that. So.
Yeah, wasn't the cosplay contest? What was the cosplay contest at Magic 30? What was the reward for that? When a $3,000. Okay. This cosplay contest saw contestants in 3 categories. I didn't think there was even going to be money. Cosplay contest saw contestants compete in 3 categories with a $3,000 prize going to the overall best in show. So there's 3 categories. I don't know if you could submit your own cosplay to more than one category, but there was an overall best in show, not one of each best in show. So only one person got $3,000 and that's it. $3,000 after no one signed up for it because you thought $200 gift card was first place was good enough. Oh, that's right. They were giving out a gift card. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, the Joanna's gift cards. And that was for the winner.
In the upwards direction.
Increased.
Yes, increase. I should say increase the prizes for that. For the cosplay contest, because that was so cool too. That was all of the work that people did to create their cosplays.
I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say a few things. Been doing it for 30 years. There's so many people who have done it before, done it very successfully, and done it obviously better. Just use what Blizzard did. Just copy BlizzCon. If you just copied BlizzCon, you'd be perfectly fine. There shouldn't have even been like a big tournament at Magic 30. Like there should have been, but it should have only been like top 8, and that's it. It should have been top 8 worlds, and that's what it would have been. It shouldn't be like an open sign up, whatever 300 person tournament. There shouldn't be open pre-release, like it shouldn't have that shit. Unless it had draft pods for like an upcoming set. Like it could have that. It should just have random side events, basically.
Were amazing.
Yeah, the Ashiok was.
Yeah, I mean everyone's still talking about the Ashiok.
Yeah, the Ashiok was sick.
Speaking of the Ashiok, that winner, they were one of our recipients of the New Perspectives grant program. That grant program is going to be continuing. So there's going to be more details on that in the article as well.
I have no idea what that is.
The other thing that's going to be happening is it looks like we're going to be taking submissions from the community for community-generated content at the show as well. So that's pretty cool.
Dang!
We had a bunch of bullet points we want to hit. I want to make sure we get to all of them. It's been a little bit since we looked at some cards. Let's look at some cards. So we are also coming back to the
What is that transition?
Right? Yep. We aren't doing virtual tickets this time, but the Festival in the Box is going to contain a new secret layer, and I think we should look at these kitties. Look at these kitties.
Oh, it's cute.
So that's Descendant's Path. That's going to be part of
it's like some Sailor Moon kitty shit.
Look at the kitties. That was me being minorly clever. There is Felidar Sovereign.
It's adorable.
That kitty is definitely in charge.
10 out of 10. Would pet. Would boot the snoot.
Lord Windgrace.
Sold out.
I very much
just
want to name
sold out.
Cat Lord Windgrace. Lord Windgrace. And then we've got... Look at that violent outburst. It's so violent. This was actually, if you were at Magic 30 or
that's so happy.
The panel, I think it was the State of Tabletop. It was whatever one Mark Hagan was on. He was showing some
Lord, the violence.
Future things.
TOS,
and
TOS.
This was the art he showed that was
gonna get banned.
I wonder what this will be in the future. Here it is.
Cheers, cheers.
Look at the kitties. This will be available as part of the festival in a box.
It's kind of cute though.
And I believe on site as well.
Yeah, this is the secret layer you would actually be interested in. The rest are a cash grab in comparison to this.
Things to flag here before we move on to some other cool pictures.
What they need to do a K-pop secret layer.
One of the
that's what they need.
Difficulties aside, one of the cool things about Magic 30 was some different and a variety of different play experiences.
Yeah,
so can you talk about
I think that would work.
Experiences that will be available at MagicCon Philadelphia?
Yeah, we have a couple new ones coming. One is the Secret Lair Showdown, details of which we'll get to in
that Secret Lair prize cards
in a few minutes.
Who does play kitty cat cards? True.
On Friday and Saturday at MagicCon Philadelphia are going to be
you love nerdy kitty cards?
Tournaments.
Who doesn't?
And the top 4 of each tournament are going to qualify directly to the second Pro Tour in 2023.
Okay.
Only 300 to play Commander at a table.
This is a Pro Tour qualifier.
Right, 4 people from Friday, 4 people from Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty large scale Pro Tour.
First time Wizards revisits the Secret Lair theme, or is it the second?
All right. There are a couple other cool events I want to call out just because they're. I know we got a lot of requests on these. There's going to be a Black Lotus VIP event, so Black Lotus VIP holders will get to play in an event that will feature Dominaria Remastered, which is really cool.
One thing that I'm actually surprised that they haven't done is I'm surprised they haven't done the same route as. Oh my God, what boat was it? Fuck. I don't remember what it was. It was a rave boat. I forgot which one it was exactly. But it was like a week-long rave thing. So it's like a cruise. You're just doing whatever, and it has a bunch of big people, right? There's something like that. They do it once a year. If you have tickets for it, if you're able to get a ticket for it, the next year you get like early access to get a ticket before anyone else gets a ticket. So you can essentially re-reserve your room every single year and not have to worry about it. I'm surprised they haven't done something like that for the VIP tickets. It's where like, hey, if you want to pay for your VIP ticket again before anyone else can get it, here you go. And just increase the price. Just make it like $5,000. Be like, yeah, you can reserve it early every single time. If you get it once, you can keep getting it until you don't get it, and then you have to wait. It's like a permanent FOMO.
Called The Unknown, which will be hosted by Gavin Verhey. So,
are you talking about Brawl, like paper Brawl? Would that even work? Well, I guess if you're doing standard Brawl, why the fuck would you do standard Brawl?
In much the same way that Mark and I will.
Sounds gross.
This is not unset related. Non-specifically, it says unknown, but other words use un. So Gavin Verhey is going to be hosting this unknown event. Go to dailymtg.com when the show's over and read about it there. It'll tell you some more about it.
Your mom liked it?
It's a very mysterious event. And then the other thing, and I think you kind of alluded to this when you were talking about the space, is there will be more space for on-demand events as well. That was definitely a challenge at Magic 30.
Yeah, that was something that we heard a lot of feedback on. That people wish they could have participated.
Yeah, I didn't even know people played standard Brawl. I had no idea. I had literally no idea. Let alone people wanted to play it on paper. I had no idea about that either. Why can't you just put your own group together to do it? But also, why wouldn't you then just play Commander? Oh, Commander's different because with Commander, you can't just use any legendary creature, right? But you can in Brawl. You can? I thought there was some... Is it Planeswalkers? They have to say this can be your Commander? I thought there was something weird about it. So, like, some newer Planeswalkers aren't playable in Commander because of that? Yeah, they would have to completely remake the client. If they completely remade the client and did it properly, I would probably come back to Magic, like full-time.
In more of, and we're planning for that for Philadelphia.
Okay, cool. Now, the
Let's
other
go,
thing
Philly.
going on, Philadelphia is the Pro Tour. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Pro Tour is
They don't own Commander.
a return
Some private
to
groups
basically
does, I
the
believe.
Pro Tour
Oh,
old.
interesting.
For people who have experienced it, it should be similar
The term
to what
command
you've seen in
zone
the
is the
past.
place you
For
put...
people who
Oh, that's what
haven't,
you're talking about.
It's a 2-day, 2-format tournament, part booster draft and part constructed, in this case Pioneer.
I see what you're talking about now.
With the top 8
Yeah,
playing Pioneer,
yeah.
playing down to a winner on Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, and there'll be about 300 people participating?
Slightly less, but roughly,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, very cool. And so that's like on-site, people will be able to peer over the fence or whatever as they walk by.
The barricade.
The barricade, yeah. And is that the plan going forward for the rest of the year then for the Pro Tours?
Yeah, they won't all be Pioneer. There'll be various constructed
Should
formats.
see what I
Maybe
put
there'll
in
be
my
more Pioneer.
command
We'll have
zone.
to see. I don't think that's been announced yet, but
Should see what I put in your mom's command zone.
Okay. And they're going to be taking place
Boom!
at MagicCons?
All MagicCons, yep.
Okay. Well, how about we take that segue that I laid out there perfectly.
I was not
and
paying
talk
attention.
about
Is he saying anything
MagicCon.
important?
So what do we have
I
coming
have
up?
no
Billy?
idea.
Yeah, so here's our MagicCon schedule for 2023. We have February 17th through 19th in Philadelphia.
Yep.
May 5th through 7th in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Sometime in between May and September.
Las
in Europe,
Vegas
in
and
an
World
unknown
Championship.
location. Yeah.
Europe, we'll see. Minneapolis is where my family's from. So.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, from Minnesota. So probably headed there. After that, what we wanted to talk about, we wanted to show more cards. We got
Hype
more
for
cool
MagicCon
stuff.
Philly?
So you
Yeah.
alluded to it a little bit earlier, but we've got some
Is that where you live at?
some cool cards that are going to be tied to Premier Play Style events.
My friend
right?
lived in Philly for
Yeah, so,
years.
Doing the Pro Tour first, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
doing the Pro Tour first.
Okay, so yeah, basically, I went to the Secret Lair team and I asked them, hey,
Oh,
I wanna do
yeah?
something cool for Premier Play. What can you do? And
You're an hour
they
east in
came
New
up
Jersey?
with the concept of
Nice.
Secret Lair prize cards.
Mm-hmm.
So what they're going to be is basically cards in the style of Secret Lair that are given out as prizes for doing well in, participating in, or whatever, a tournament. So this year at the Pro Tour,
Damn!
everybody who participates is going to win a Secret Lair prize card. Can we put it up?
You don't
Jason
really
Mines
win.
sculptor. As you
Jesus
can see, it's very much
Christ.
in the Secret Lair style. There's non.
well, the price of this just dropped a little bit. The foil price just got fucked. Holy shit. 400 to 230 in a matter of fucking one day. I can't tell like where his body is. 'Cause he has the cloak. His arms are sticking out of the cloak. Here. So his arms are out here. It's like, is that looks like his body on either side? So it almost looks more like a cape, and this part is like it's like ripped on this side, but it's smooth on that side.
One foil versions. Just to be clear, everybody who participates in a Pro
This is definitely an ad for Fiverr.
Tour or the World Championship this year is going to get a non-foil version of the Secret Lair prize card, Jason the Mind Sculptor. Everybody who makes top
I'm trying to be positive about things.
16 at
That is the best way to look at that situation.
any of those events is going to get a foil version.
Okay, and so that's for
Good job, Fiverr.
2023.
2023?
Yep. Up through the next Vegas. Very cool. Yeah, we're not eligible to participate, but maybe someone will trade us one of those because they're.
Yeah, I want one. I'm going to see what I can.
So you're like,
Positive vibes, got it.
it's my program.
Yeah.
I asked for this.
I demand it.
Someone
Yeah.
give me one of
Yeah.
these. Okay, but that's not the only promo. So
Sick. Ugly. I always wanted this. It's pretty sick. Hideous. It's actually cool. We're just now getting the Q&A segment. Hilarious.
that's a cool add-on for Pro Tours, but we've got kind of a new event.
Yeah.
You talking about Shroom? Wait, who? Did they say it? Or was it a comment? Oh, they said it?
So another play 23.
Yep. Up through the next Vegas. Very cool. Yeah, we're not eligible to participate, but maybe someone will trade us one of those because they're.
Yeah, I want one. I'm going to see what I can.
So you're like, it's my program.
Yeah.
I asked for this.
I demand it.
Someone
Yeah.
give me one of
Yeah.
these. Okay, but that's not the only promo. So that's
Definitely
a
not the
cool
only
add-on
promo.
for Pro Tours, but we've got kind of
Not a
new
fan, but
event.
happy for everyone who
so
gets
another
this.
play event coming at MagicCon Philadelphia.
I would get one just so I could sell it. Because it's going to sell for like 200.
Is we're calling it the Secret Lair Showdown. It is going to structurally function similar to the way the beta draft worked in at Magic 30.
Okay.
In terms of like 4 flights with the top 8 from each flight going on, and then the top 32 playing down to a winner. So there's a few cards to show you.
Okay.
The participation
Let's see those. Yeah.
prize card.
Good idea.
Prize card. This is Fatal Push. We don't have full cards. We just have the art, but
we all know what
that's sick.
Does, and, yeah.
So everybody who participates,
That's fucking sick ass art though.
will get a Fatal Push. Everybody who makes the top 32
That's
will
sick.
receive a Ragavan Nimble Pilferer.
That's really cool. I like that art.
The person who wins the tournament.
This art is sick. I do like this.
A Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. And the one person who wins the tournament will receive...
Oh, shit.
Brainstorm.
With that art right there.
And
Damn.
And so the plan is to run one iteration.
What do you think about that one? How about this one? Yes, no.
Of this at each
Think about it.
Philadelphia, Minneapolis, Europe, and Las Vegas.
And so that brainstorm is going to the winner.
The winner.
Just the winner.
Yep.
Of each of those
Each
series.
of those things.
Okay.
Yep.
It's going to me and only me.
All right. So 4 people throughout the entire year will win that brainstorm.
4 will win it. Yep.
All right. Cool. Yeah, that's an exciting addition. So there.
Win a brainstorm or do slightly less? Okay, first of all, if you get first place, you're still top 8. 1 is still between the numbers of 1 and 8.
There is going to be a little bit more information on the Secret Lair Showdown in that article that we keep referencing. It's going to show up on
What up, Streak? How's it going, baby?
Whenever Adam Stypursky pushes the button and decides that it is ready. No later than 3:30. 3:30 is the planned time, but he may go earlier since we've said all the information. Speaking of which, we've said all the information. That's all the stuff that we came here and wanted to get out to you fine people. So we can do some Q&A. We got some time for Q&A. So as long as you
let's
all
go.
have good questions for
it skipped Q&A and went right to the end step? Wow. We got lied to. Lied to, chat. Questions answered. N-aid. Questions answered, not answered. Do this right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Billy here.
Okay.
Please put them in chat. It's easier if you tag @Magic. Try to stick to play-related questions because that's Billy's expertise. Anything else we may try to answer. But if you tag @Magic,
I actually have to get some water.
I will better be able to see them.
Okay.
@Magic, invite Shivam to MagicCon, please.
It's not a question.
It's a little weird, but I'll ask this question and maybe you can talk about philosophy of World Championships. The question is, when are World Championships going back to being a 5th Pro Tour stop? And they're kind of a 4th at this point. So
yeah, so I guess I kind of understand the question, but okay. The World Championship for the past several years has been between 16 and 32 players. This year, we're returning to 128 players. Returning to, I don't know why I said that. We're going to 128 players. In the past, like in the 90s and 2000s, it was 300. And recently, it's been 30. So we're coming in somewhere in the middle. Part of the appeal of this is with 16 to 32 players, very often there were regions and areas of the world that had no representation. The way our current system works, and by awarding the winners of each regional championship and sometimes the runner-up in the largest regions with invites, we'll have 128 players, we'll have the best of the best, and everywhere will have representation. Everybody around the world can turn on the World Championship and somebody from their region will be competing.
All right, next question I'm going to take. I saw it go by in chat. The Jumpstart 2022 will not be available on Magic the Gathering Arena.
Jesus.
Will not be coming to Arena.
That's fucked.
I thought I just saw. This is more of a request than a question, but I think you can talk kind of about the philosophy in the future.
Every
it says,
time.
Please MagicCon are similar in Latin America when you can. So we've got one stop in Europe this year. What's kind of the plan for globe-trotting in the future?
To be honest with you, we've launched MagicCon. We're very happy with Vegas. We're happy that people had a great time. Our plans for the next year, we've announced today. Beyond that, I don't think we have much
Magic come to Brazil?
Where we're going to be hosting events.
But we do plan to keep doing like one or some number internationally each year?
I think so.
Okay.
But I think a lot of development of these kind of things are going to depend on how this year goes.
Yep.
You know, how we feel we can service the broadest audience with the highest demand. And all
Yes.
those
Service me.
Yep.
Service me. Do it.
All right. I'm looking this up unless you remember it off the top of the head. Is MagicCon Philly in Philadelphia proper?
I believe the answer is yes. I'm pretty sure we got
Yeah,
it's at
it's at the Pennsylvania Convention Center.
Right.
So I think that's where we've always held our events. That was where we held the first Modern Pro Tour, right?
Philadelphia
I was
proper.
actually on hiatus. So
I'm surprised they didn't. Yeah, they.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
I'm surprised they didn't
first
already
of all,
say what
I
event
know
it
for
was.
a fact it is the
Or what-
Pennsylvania Convention Center, which is located in Philadelphia.
Yeah, what con it was already
I
at.
think that's where we've held events
I
before.
think everybody goes like, oh, this is the place that's right across the street from Reading Terminal Market.
Yeah,
Every time anybody reads
it's
it.
yeah. Any artists at Philly? Yes.
I believe, I
so
think
the
maybe,
article
kinda,
that will
sorta,
go up will detail
Probably. Yes,
who
definitely.
those artists
100%.
are. Of note, the artists that will be listed in the article is not the full list of artists that will be there.
Couldn't answer.
The artists, we're still signing more artists, just like the initial announcement for Magic 30 didn't include them all. The big name, which we're all very excited about, is John Avon will be there.
Yeah, that is awesome. I will be a consumer at John Avon's booth.
Yeah, so bunch of artists.
Hey,
We're in
okay, that
various
was-
stages of signing them. So
That
there
was
are
two different
John
ones.
Avon's listed in the article. A couple others are listed in the article, and there will be more to come. Yep. You kind of alluded to this later, so I don't know if there's anything more you can say about it. But the question is, will there be changes to Event Link to get it more usable for bigger events? Because that was part of the problem.
It's in the pipeline. I think we're working on
In the
solutions for
pipeline. Does
Philly
that count?
that are not that, though I can't. Look, I'm not very technical. I'm going to be honest with you. I know these things are being
That
worked
doesn't
on.
count.
I don't
Nope, doesn't count.
have a time
Fake.
either.
Fake.
I think it's going to be done, but
Fake.
definitely not one that I can
Not
commit
answered.
publicly to it being done.
Yeah.
Nope.
But I know we're talking about it.
So
working on it.
showcase more of
It's a high
Jeff
priority,
Miracola's
but
art.
not-
I don't
not
know
our
who that
area of
is.
expertise.
Right.
I'm also not that technical. This is a fun question. We can each do this. What were some of the highlights from Magic 30 for you?
Oh, for me, for sure, it was Nathan winning the World Championship.
Who the fuck
I-
said that?
I had a 10-minute period of time where I
Who
was
the
sitting on the
fuck
couch in the player
said that?
lounge.
This is a fun question. We can each do this. What were some of the highlights?
What were the highlights from Magic 30? That is easily WotC plant material.
Oh, for me, for sure, it was Nathan winning the World Championship. I had a 10-minute period of time where I was sitting on the couch in the player lounge while the players were playing.
Wouldn't
the
doubt
round
WotC would be
before
stupid to
top
that
four.
level.
Yep.
Me either.
And
That's why that was the first thing that
watching
came to my
Nathan
mind.
play,
I had
and
to
Zach
prove
Dunn
myself wrong.
Came in and he introduced himself. We were having a totally fine conversation. Nathan ended up losing the last round and started crying on camera.
Yeah.
Then he walked into the room, started crying. I felt awful. I mean,
Yeah.
I know how it feels to get really close and come up short. At least at the time, that's
Yeah.
what we thought was happening. And then half an hour later, he's crying tears of joy for making the top four.
Yeah.
That whole thing, I liked the actual raw emotion.
Was that story on
and,
camera? Or did you just put someone's emotions all out there for everyone? Wait a second. You said he walked off stage.
I know we were having the round before top four,
Yep.
and I was watching Nathan play, and Zach Dunn came in and he introduced himself. We were having a totally fine conversation. Nathan ended up losing the last round and like started crying on camera.
Yeah.
And he walked into the room, started crying. I felt awful. I know how it feels to get really close and come up short.
Wow. It's like he was crying on camera, but not only on camera. He went into a room and then cried in front of a bunch of employees.
At least at the time, that's what we thought was happening. And then half an hour later, he's crying tears of joy for making the top 4.
Yeah.
That whole thing, you know, I liked the actual raw emotion. And yeah, I thought it was really cool seeing him win. I was very happy to present him with the trophy.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
It was so I was doing a million different things during the show and running around, and I didn't get to sit and enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But the thing I did get to do was like go around and do some surprise and delights. So if you weren't at the show or don't know what surprise and delights are, it's basically like we find people having fun or doing cool things or enjoying themselves or whatever, and we just give them stuff, give them cool stuff. And I got to do a little bit of that. And meeting new people, seeing the joy.
We need to get those sticks with the faces on it that you put over your own face and just print Blakegasm
kid around who was
on
napping. And so we talked about fatherhood.
And get like 100 people to just put up Blakegasm faces.
Happy, and that was really fun, just getting to partake a little bit in the joy of the event.
I got to meet Hunter Pence. That was really fun.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. How many Philly events will be tied to All Will Be One? So the Pro Tour is Pro Tour, All Will Be One.
Okay.
I think the party might be themed that way.
I think I don't know about events specifically, the number that are tied to All Will Be
One. Shit.
Sorry,
not answered.
Yep. But it'll be all over the place.
It's a stupid fucking question, but
infused throughout Magic 30.
Right.
All Will Be One will be infused throughout all.
Although, how did I get 7?
Like still in the works.
This is definitely supposed to be 4.
It's
like, how did I get 7 questions and only 6?
Any plans for direct Pro Tour invites on MitGo?
So
fucking
those
MitGo.
exist, I think. Like, I think they exist from the Magic Online Champion Showcase already. So
do they?
I admit that, like, I couldn't recite you exactly, you know, every break or whatever, but I think they I think going forward, something like 8 people go from the Mox to the Pro Tour.
Okay.
But don't take that as me saying it's exactly 8 people.
All right.
He's going
That's a not answer.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. I think I'm really behind on questions because we've definitely asked some of these. So I'm doing this. I'm scrolling to the bottom.
Damn, that's fucked. Let me just skip all these questions.
Paper Magic coverage when?
February in Philadelphia.
February in Philadelphia. Yeah, the Pro Tour is the
all right.
Pro Tour is paper.
Yeah.
It will be covered.
There you go.
So yes.
There'll actually be some coverage next weekend of the regional championship.
Okay, double answered. Whatever.
DreamHack coverage, not Wizards coverage, but there'll also be coverage.
Dude, is you during a meeting just to be like, probably.
The regional championship next weekend in Europe, which is held by Legacy. So both of those are paper. So keep an eye out for those. My flight is November 17th, so I guess the tournament probably starts on the 19th.
19th is
whatever
Saturday.
The Saturday is.
19th is Saturday. So yeah, November 19th. There you go.
There you go.
DreamHack paper coverage.
And then Pro Tour coverage in February in Philadelphia.
What a great answer.
We talked about this earlier, but someone might have tuned in late. Which events will players earn the Jace, the Secret Lair Jace?
Okay.
The Jace is a prize for everybody who participates in the Pro Tour, and everybody who makes top 16 will receive a foil copy as a prize.
Yeah.
Damn.
Championship.
Have the formats for the 3rd regional championship and Pro Tour been announced?
The 3rd regional championship is Pioneer. We haven't announced the Pro Tour format.
That was from Frank Karsten. Shock.
All right. Damn, blasted through those questions.
Let's see. Is MagicCon Philadelphia going to be a 24-hour event? No, it's the same time frame as the last one. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Have they ever been 24-hour events?
Hours are the same. That's a detail.
It's not 24 hours.
It's not 24 hours. Yeah. It is a 3-day event with the hall is open.
Yeah, I don't know the exact start time and end time of each day either, but it's definitely not 24 hours.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Are they not usually? Like 8 hours a day?
I guess this is a question for me. When preview cards are sent out to people to show off, can all languages be sent? I hear that. I hear that. It is a 3-day event with the hall is open.
Yeah, I don't know the exact start time and end time of each day either, but it's definitely not 24 hours.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Let's see.
Okay.
I guess this is a question for me. When preview cards are sent out to people to show off, can all languages be sent? I hear that. I hear that feedback in that, if a preview card, for example, goes out to a Japanese outlet, they show it in Japanese, then someone has to go through and translate it. It's multiple steps to figure out what the card is, and I totally understand that. But it is, I
think everyone understands the practicality of it.
For individuals to post, because you're talking about, what are we at? 9 languages now, and so that's 9 images just for the regular, and then the fan,
well, it should be you post other
18 images, and it just multiplies.
You
and
post other images.
So
you don't have to force them
not.
to do it.
There are a lot of sources that translate something on the day something is revealed, but you can always head to, I'm going to keep saying it, dailymtg.com the day after something is previewed to see it in all languages. So if you can wait somewhere between 24 and 12 hours, all the languages for preview cards will be up. And I might as well, again, reminder that preview cards for Jumpstart 2022 start going out, did I say that date right? November 22nd? Is that the Monday? November 21st. I said it wrong. November 21st is
I still never got a preview card, chat.
So that is when Jumpstart 2022
Can you imagine not giving me a preview card?
Monday the 21st,
Rude.
not the 22nd. The 22nd is the date of this show. When will we be doing that? Let's see.
I can't believe they wouldn't give me a preview card. That's so rude. What did I ever not do to them?
For all of the people talking about the European circuit, I'll say that Billy and his team have ingested all of that feedback for sure. And
not even a comment.
Not something we have
I know.
information on this show. So you've been heard, but we don't have anything on this show. That's me not putting the spotlight on.
That's true. We do hear you.
Yeah.
I'll say that we do hear you.
Yep.
I didn't even see what.
So that is when Jumpstart, right? November 22nd. Again, in all languages. Here that preview. November 21st. I said it wrong. November 21st is the Monday.
Okay.
So that is when Jumpstart 2022 previews will start. Monday the 21st, not the 22nd. The 22nd is the date of this show. When we'll be doing that. Let's see.
Okay. What did they not want to answer? Yeah, that guy's just still looking at his phone like.
All of the people
get the
talking
fuck outta
about
here.
the European circuit.
European circuit. Oh yeah, nobody cares.
Billy and his team have ingested all of that feedback for sure, and not something we have information on this show. So you've been heard, but we don't have anything on this show.
Got him.
That's me not putting the spotlight on.
That's true. We do hear you.
Yeah.
I'll say that we do hear you.
Yep. Let's see. Again, so many good questions, and I'm really behind on chat.
Wait, shit, did I miss that one?
And not something we have information on this show.
Yeah.
So you've been heard, but we don't have anything on this show. That's me not putting the spotlight on.
That's true. We do hear you.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say that we do hear you.
Okay. Yes, just ignore the Europeans completely.
Again, so many good questions, and I'm really behind on chat. Preview cards.
Preview cards.
How many community panel spots are we looking at? I don't think we have that figure yet. That's going to depend in some way on the types of submissions we get, how many we get, what they are. You know, there's a difference if someone's
Good job. Can't answer.
Versus an hour. So a lot of that's going to be figured out as we get suggestions. The other thing I do want to call out, this will be in the article, but it's an important bit of information. Tickets for Philadelphia will go on sale December 1st, but November 17th is another date you should keep in mind because November 17th is when the Festival in a Box will go on sale.
Okay.
It's when submissions
that's all the kiddies.
Oh, I say that. I'm about to say submissions for, but I need to double check that. Festival in a Box. Exhibitor applications will open also on November 17th. Yes, those are the things. December 1st will also have the full tournament schedule and event pre-registration.
Yeah, okay.
Worth noting that tickets will go on sale on MTGFestivals.
Not answering questions, just saying shit. I like it.
MTGFestivals.
You'll love to see it.
I want to say .com, but it's the same site with Magic 30. I'm gonna find this. Here we are, mtgfestivals.com. It is mtgfestivals.com. That's where tickets will go on sale. The article you're looking for, you can head to dailymtg.com or magic.gg, and you'll find it in either of those places. All right, any other? Nope.
Nope, nothing.
You know, there are some questions in here that we just don't have answers for, or things we talked about before. So if I'm not answering your question, it's not because I don't see it.
Yeah, it is.
It's just, here we go.
Doesn't want to answer
the
it.
Fatal Push, Ragavan, and Brainstorm foil or non-foil?
Oh, good question.
Non-foil.
Okay.
Oh, sad.
I'm pretty sure, 99% sure.
For Billy. What's it been like working at Wizards?
That doesn't count now.
It's interesting. We have
Not a real answer.
We do have a lot of meetings here.
Blake can attest to that. I really like the people here.
Not a real answer.
People are really passionate here about Magic.
Wait, what was the question?
Are the Fatal Push, Ragavan, and like working at Wizards? Foil or non-foil?
Non-foil.
Not this one, the next one.
I'm pretty sure, 99% sure.
Question for Billy. What's it been like working at Wizards?
It's cool. It's interesting. We have a lot of meetings here.
That's another WotC plant. Question for Billy. What's it? It's the same guy!
We do have a lot of meetings here.
Blake can attest to that.
Come on.
I really like the people here. People are really passionate here about Magic.
Take the hardball really questions too.
And I mostly feel like I get along with everybody. Everybody's very friendly. I do miss playing sometimes, I admit. But I think I'll be able to sort of satisfy my desire to feel like a part of it just by being at the tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, because if you work for the company, you can't compete.
I like it. Thanks
that feels bad.
Yeah. All right. I think unless I spot something barn burning, I think I'm going to make this the last question. So I'll couch this a little bit. So recently, Aaron Forsyth asked on Twitter about players playing standard. Why aren't they engaging? What would cause them to engage more? So this question is kind of in that space, and obviously we're early in those discussions. But are there any plans to make any changes to entice players to play standard in a paper setting rather than just on Arena?
So,
no.
Some context. Like I read at the time.
What's up, Nose Up?
1,100
How's it going?
To Aaron's
Why you gotta cry?
There's like 1,800, 2,200 now or something. I read every response.
Did you?
I actually spent half my lunch today talking to Aaron about it. I've been in multiple meetings on this topic, and I'm certain to be in multiple more. So I understand why you're asking, and I wish I could say, yes, here are the plans. Yes, I have a plan. Yes, someone has a plan. Yes, it's a good plan. I'm not sure. We're working on it.
It's not a good
Again,
plan.
We hear you. I am not exactly sure even what I think personally the solution should be. I would expect to see some high-level competitive paper standard tournaments in the next year. Exactly how many, we'll see, but some. Beyond that, I don't have a ton of specifics for you, and I apologize for that.
Sag.
Well, we're going to call it there. I think we've answered all of the questions that we can answer. It's not that your questions aren't good.
They ignored all of them.
For everything because
Guy really knows a lot. He does.
People who know many
he
things
thinks a lot and knows a lot.
But we appreciate you tuning in. We know that
answered 9.
You've been watching early access, which is.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.